So what time do people start to go out and party here in Magaluf? Well, I'm down at the far side of Magaluf Strip this evening. It is approaching 9 o'clock. Now, if you were to go out in, say, the UK or maybe Northern Europe, then you'd be out already. You'd be in the bars, partying the night away. But is that the case over here in Mallorca? Well, let's find out. So you can see I'm starting my walk this evening down by Stereo and down by Temple, which in my opinion is the beginning of Magaluf Strip. There are two very lively bars down here, and you can see, well, a lot of people have just had an evening meal. They're starting to get themselves a few drinks. Now, it is looking like this is a good place to start your night over here in Magaluf if you're looking to enjoy the party. It's looking quite busy down here, which is great to see in the middle of September. Now, I'm just approaching Punta Ballena here, otherwise known as Magaluf Strip, but let's start walking up just to see exactly how busy the bars are getting up here. Okay, so if you are coming up to Magaluf this summer and you are heading up to the Strip, you can still see that it's a little bit early for people to be out drinking. We've got some new fast food restaurants right at the bottom of the Strip here. We've also got some brand new bars as well. Now, Unique has opened, and I haven't been down here since either the end of July or the beginning of August. But you can see this bar is now open. It's looking quite nice down here. I can see they've got a huge TV on that is showing the sport. You can see it is lit up down here on the Strip. But the only thing that's missing down here on Magaluf Strip this evening are the crowds. We're approaching the Red Lion here. The Red Lion is something of a legendary bar down here on Magaluf Strip. Again, they've got TV screens. Again, I can see some people out here watching the football. It's not what I call really lively nightlife just yet. Lots of bouncers out on the streets, probably anticipating that maybe it will get a little bit busier a little bit later. We're going to just keep on heading up here. The bright lights of Magaluf is something of an iconic sight. Over here, I can just look into my right here, I can see Ocean's Beach Club. I can hear some music playing out from there, which is good. I have heard that it's been very quiet recently, but look, we've got some places that just are not open this evening. I can see Night Flight isn't really open, maybe it's going to open up later. I can see Capital as well. Looks like it's warming up for the evening too. But as I said, it's just a little bit early. So if you're over here on holiday and you do want to see what Magaluf Strip looks like at night, then maybe coming over here before 9 PM, you're going to get a really good idea. If you don't want to come up here while there are crowds, if you don't want to come up here when there are loads of drunk people, come up beforehand and just take a walk through this very iconic street over here in Mallorca.
Love the YouTube videos.
Oh, thank you. Bless you. If we look down to my right here, we've got more of Alex's bars. They're not in the slightest bit busy at all. You can see a few party people coming out for the night. But we're going to keep on heading up through the Strip. If you are coming over to Magaluf in the summer and you do want to see it a lot busier than this, I do recommend booking your holiday for either July or August. It's a lot busier, but I've had a lot of subscribers saying that they haven't seen Magaluf looking as busy as it used to be many years ago. Now I'm just going to turn the camera around here to have a look at Mr. Miyagi's. This bar is normally packed during the hot summer months. coming up by Lennon's Bar as well. Normally another very busy bar too. Is it going to be busy this evening? Well, I'm not so sure now. We're creeping past 9 p.m. and well, the strip is looking very, very quiet. Past the wild here. The only thing that's wild is the music coming out of the bar. There's obviously very few people in there. There are a few people starting the night over in Wild. You can see over at the Viking too. Got a few people sitting out as well. Now, I mentioned this in my various live streams, I've mentioned it in videos. If you are looking for somewhere that is very, very busy and where there's much more of a party, then do check out Playa de Palma. There seems to be quite a few rules and restrictions over here in Magaluf, and it's a very, very tightly controlled area. But as you can see, Magaluf Strip is actually really small. It's almost like a tiny part of a party town that you would find back in the UK. In any city centre. It's a very, very small part of Mallorca, and it's hit the headlines for all the wrong reasons over the years. But now you can see, well, it's not quite as crazy as maybe you may think it is. As the night goes on, we can see some nightclubs over here. I don't think this is going to be opening up this evening. Let's just have a quick look what they say. It's open from 11 p.m. Well, they've got a sign here saying Tokyo Joe's. It's going to be open from 11 till 6. And this is the Bananas Disco. If we turn the camera around here, look, we can see Mulligan's looking quite busy this evening. Let's head on down the road towards Palma Nova. Now, just as a reminder, the hotels in Magaluf that are literally located in Magaluf, if you are staying in an all-inclusive, you're going to be limited to alcoholic drinks during your day. You are limited to 6 alcoholic drinks throughout the course of the day, so maybe 3 for lunch and 3 for dinner. Also, all the supermarkets along here are not allowed to serve alcohol after a certain time. Now, you can see the atmosphere change as we come on down through into Palma Nova, just at the bottom end of Torino over here. As we head into what I can see as being very much a busier resort, we're heading on into Palma Nova, onto the back end of San Matthias Beach. So just come to the end of the walkway here and take a look along the beachfront. Now, Magaluf does have a reputation of being the big party area, but where you're really going to find the crowds, and which is a little bit more surprising, is finding more people down on the far end of Palma Nova. But you've got a lot of people down here going out for some drinks, some cocktails, going to some nice bars and listening to some really nice music too. What a different atmosphere that we can see over here at the far end of San Matthias Beach compared to the Strip at this time of the evening. Okay everyone, now I'm pretty sure you didn't expect to see me walking up a very dead strip even after 9 p.m. on a Saturday evening. Now you can see down here in Palma Nova it's a lot busier as you come on into the resort. There's loads more people out here. You're going to find a much better atmosphere. If you are looking for the crazy nightlife, then wait for a couple of hours. Wait till you go down towards Magaluf Strip. But at this time of year, things start to quieten off. So from the middle of September, you're going to start to find nightclubs are going to be going through the last few weeks of business. You're going to start finding out about the closing parties too, which take place more or less at the end of the month as well. Okay everyone, thank you very much for watching. If you want to see what Magaluf is like in peak season, then check out this video appearing on YouTube here. Don't forget as well, you can find me in the Facebook group and on my Instagram called Mallorca Under the Sun. And if you want to find out more about the way I think Magaluf is going, then check out an article on my website on MallorcaUnderTheSun.com. Okay everyone, until my next video, thanks for watching and goodbye for now.